welcome back to Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown Part 2. My name is Beautiful Dave Easton. Let's get things going. We have Paul Heyman and Mundo in the back talking about the tag team title shot coming up. Mundo is included in the ladder match. Also we'll have a rematch for the Non-Stop Wrestling title somewhere down the road. And Mundo just saying 2 weeks. Well, there you go, the rematch in 2 weeks. And he's going after, and the ladder match is his as well. Mundo having a bold statement there. So Heyman saying that's the Mundo he knows, and go out and do it for us. Well, does he mean himself, or who does he mean there? Anyway, coming up next, it is the third tag team match of the night. It is the NWO. It's Matt Walker and Kevin Nash against Bane and Chuck Taylor. So this should be a very interesting match. The winner of this match, remember, the two competitors go into the Battle Royal for next week. And here's the NWO with Wade Barrett, who is going to be in the ladder match for the tag team title shot. So really, this could be a really good night for NWO. Despite losing the tag team titles at SummerSlam, they could get them back tonight if Wade Barrett, well, could get a shot at them if Wade Barrett wins. And if Kevin Nash and Matt Walker are successful here, they have a great chance at the Battle Royal next week. So big chance for the NWO to get back on track. But here's one man who will surely try to derail that, and it is Bane. A lot of speculation going around the locker room this week about Bane's future here in Non-Stop Wrestling. Many people have said that, well, his contract is up, he will not be renewing. We will be seeing what happens in the coming weeks. He's only on a very short-term contract here. But this man, Chuck Taylor, let's see what a role he's on. Got into the European title match at SummerSlam, and will want to continue that tonight and get into the Non-Stop Wrestling #1 contendership Battle Royal next week. Let's see if he can do just that when he teams up with Bane to take on the NWO. Chuck, such a role he's had at the moment, as Nash and Bane will start this match off. Being off his suit already. Just talking about the speculation about Bane, the rumours going around is he doesn't want to sign a new contract here in Non-Stop Wrestling. He says but he does want to win the Non-Stop Wrestling title. So we will see if he can do just that tonight, if he can get into the Battle Royal at least. A lot of people talking around that the contract will expire after the Royal Rumble. Let's hope he stays with Bane. He's been a very good competitor, been former hardcore champion. Teamed it to Kevin Nash here. Nash though, back now in control with the headlock. Chuck Taylor on the outside, another man who's been in fine form recently here in Non-Stop Wrestling. Look at that, big backdrop from Nash, takes Bane off his feet. Could you imagine if the NWO are in that Battle Royal next week? What a chance they have of winning it, especially if they have two men, if they team up. Matt Walker though goes to work now, tagged in. Matt Walker was on a good roll here, only recently his performances have sort of tailed off. I'm sure that will come back to him though. Quick cover there, doesn't get anything. Bane looking to get out of here, but then was cornered off. Matt Walker back in control again. Atomic Drop, big kicks. Look at this. And then the neckbreaker takes him down. NWO in control here. What's this? Oh, drop kick to the back. But Bane not having any of it, trying to shake the cobwebs, as I would say. But Matt Walker still in control here. Can the NWO put Bane away and get into this Battle Royal? Look at this. Oh, and a shin to the face. Is that enough to put Bane away? Matt Walker into the cover. He does hook the leg. Gets only a one though. Bane kicking out. Chuck Taylor tried to get in the ring, trying to break it up. And then the spear from Walker. My goodness, this could be all over now. Nash is coming in. Maybe not the best thing to do. I don't think he got all of the spear. hooks the leg, only got a one. Yeah, he didn't get all of the spear. I think that's why Kevin Nash came in, tried to stop Chuck Taylor coming in. Again, the neck breaker takes him down. Walker again goes into cover. Every time he gets his cover, it takes more energy out of Bane to kick out. As I say, Bane is full of heart at the moment. Look at this. Big Russian leg sweep takes him. Matt Walker down. SmackDown will continue. We'll be back. Short break. Stay with us. SmackDown continues. And we are back. And it is the tag team match between the NWO and Chuck Taylor and Bane. Chuck Taylor's in the ring. During the break, he has taken over but got some punishment. As you can see, himself and Matt Walker feeling the effects of the match. But it's still the NWO who's in control. Here comes Kevin Nash back in. Big kick into the midsection. And again, all men really feeling the effects of the match. The on-bar referee telling Matt Walker to get out. Maybe that was the distraction Kevin Nash was seeing that. But still in control. What they're doing here, Chuck Taylor now. A bit of... Give him an inch and he'll take a mile, as they would say. Puts Nash into his corner. Bane now tagged back in. What is this? Looks like a Hurricane Rana. It is. Into the power bomb. And especially against the big man of Kevin Nash's style. Is that enough? Wade Barrett up on the apron trying to distract the referee. Does so. That gives Nash just a bit of time to recover, then get Matt Walker back into the match. Bane a little bit taunting there. Still manages to get the better of Matt Walker. But then Walker comes back with the shot into the corner, and back in comes Kevin Nash again. Quick tags, maybe the best thing, but what is this? Up on the top, looks like a double back suplex from the top. Yes, it is. They need a cover here. That could be enough to put Bane away and put the NWO into the Battle Royal next week. Into the cover, hooks the leg, gets two, gets three, and the NWO are indeed into the Battle Royal next week. And that surely is bad news for the other four men. You've seen during the break, this is Matt Walker being put through the announce table by Chuck Taylor. Taylor, who had a bit of a spell until we came back, where he was into the punch. And this is the jackknife powerbomb during the chance. But this is the move that put Bane away. Back suplex off the top rope. And it was enough for Kevin Nash to get the pin, and Matt Walker, Kevin Nash go into the Battle Royal, where they will join Joe Henning, Adrian Phoenix, Ryback, and of course Sami Zayn. That's the sixth man. They're the six men that will go and compete for the #1 contendership for the Non-Stop Wrestling title. Who will it be? You will have to join us next week on SmackDown to find out. But your winners in our fourth match of the night, it is the NWO pairing, Kevin Nash and Matt Walker, and Wade Barrett is up next in the ladder match. Here's Sydney. She's not happy being placed in matches against AJ Lee. Well, AJ Lee, I think, did really well tonight. Really showed her skills, saying, give me better or I'm out of here. Well, you lost, Sydney, you can't complain. And Jones is not going to take much of that. You should leave right now and think how damn lucky you are to have a job. But I agree with that. I agree with our GM with that. Sydney does need to think about that. See what comes in the coming weeks. Coming up next, though, it is the ladder match. Who gets the briefcase will get a tag team title shot down the road. We have Wade Barrett, The Mundo, The Miz, and Dolph Ziggler. And here is one of the Paul Heyman guys. It is The Mundo. Won the Non-Stop Wrestling title at SummerSlam, only to have it taken away from him by Dustin Healy, who cashed in Money in the Bank literally minutes, seconds after the Mundo won the belt. And Mundo gets a rematch next week here on SmackDown. But if you can get the briefcase and get a tag team title shot, maybe where they are looking at a man who will held quite a few titles in the Heyman stable, well, they are will be complete control here in SmackDown. What a chance for the Mundo tonight, though, if he can indeed get the briefcase. But here is one man who wants the tag team titles back, and that is Wade Barrett after losing them to the Shield at SummerSlam in Hell in a Cell. And if Wade Barrett can get the belts back for the NWO, well, can get the briefcase, sorry, and then their title shot against the Shield again. Really, everyone thought that feud was over, but they could get a real big chance of getting another shot at them. All he needs to do is pull the briefcase down tonight, and they will get a shot before the end of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. Not going to be easy though, as the Mundo, as well as the Miz and Dolph Ziggler. What a match this is going to be. And the Miz, as we seen last week, who came back and brought R-Truth into Non-Stop Wrestling to reform the group known as Awesome Truth. What a chance for them to get a tag team title shot against the Shield. And we have heard from our GM Tim Jones that if anyone interferes in this match, the person representing them will be disqualified straight away. So this is why you would not see R-Truth out here tonight. The Miz has to do this all alone, and he has to grind the briefcase to see if he can get his team the title shot down the road. But, well, what does Awesome Truth have for us in Non-Stop Wrestling? You know, the havoc they paid in other organisations like WWE, so we just have to see in the coming weeks. But I say no R-Truth out here tonight, or the Miz will be sent to the back. So there you go. But now the Miz ready for action. But this man is the wild card, Dolph Ziggler. I wonder who he would pick as his tag team partner if he manages to get the briefcase tonight. Really doesn't have an alliance to anyone, I would say, here in Non-Stop Wrestling. Just looking back at who he has really teamed up with here in Non-Stop Wrestling. It was Sami Zayn, yeah, Sami Zayn against Mark Henry and Fandango. So it might just be Sami Zayn who he might pick, but Sami's in the Battle Royal, so you never know. Big things coming for Sami Zayn ahead. But let's see who will pick up the win. Remember, you've got to retrieve the briefcase hanging above the ring. No disqualifications in this, anything goes. It's the first man just to get the briefcase, and they will have the future tag team title shot down the line. Let's find out who it is. So off we go. And Mundo and the Miz, who have had really past history in these kind of matches. They did go after each other. I think it was in the Money in the Bank ladder match, I think it was, where they've went against each other. And it was also the Fatal 4-Way they had for the #1 contendership, which Mundo got to fight at SummerSlam. I remember Miz and Mundo going after each other a few times there as well. And they continue it off. Who's going to be the first person to go for ladder? It is the Mundo. Throws it, hits Miz with the ladder. Goes straight after him, but Barrett goes and takes two people down at once, giving Miz a chance to get back at the Mundo here. Look at this. Miz. Oh, but then a belly-to-belly reversal by the Mundo. Taking none of it from Miz. It's going to be very, very interesting to see who does indeed pick up get the briefcase, and really who they will pick as their tag team partner. I think we know who Mundo and Wade Barrett would pick. I mean, Miz as well with R-Truth, but Dolph Ziggler, that could be anyone's guess. Mundo really going to work on the Miz early on here. Look at this, takes him down again. But Dolph Ziggler has not really concentrated on anyone else apart from Wade Barrett. Maybe NWO thing there. But Ziggler now on the outside. Ladder still on the inside of the ring as Mundo just paces round looking at Miz. Gives chance for Miz to recover and get back there. On the outside. Oh, a powerbomb on the outside. Sit out powerbomb by Wade Barrett. Remember, that's not protected out there. Miz throws Mundo into the steel post, shoulder first. That is going to affect anyone, really. Miz, Mundo still locking up. Miz in control, sorry, now. belly to belly overhead throw by Wade Barrett on Dolph Ziggler on the outside, and Ziggler has taken some punishment as Miz hits the neck break on the Mundo on the inside of the ring. Action outside, inside. What is Barrett doing here? Pump handle slam, yes. Coming up, oh yes it indeed. Again on the outside. Miz now going to work with a ladder, but then Mundo having enough of that. Gets the ladder himself. And another sit-out powerbomb as Mundo hits Miz inside the ring. Starts to climb the ladder. And Wade Barrett's concentrating more on Dolph Ziggler. Miz needs to get this ladder down. Mundo's almost got the briefcase. Miz isn't doing really anything. Oh no, he's got the ladder now. And pushes Mundo off the ladder. I thought for a minute that Mundo was going to have it. As Dolph Ziggler thrown into the ring post on the outside by Barrett. Strange how these work on these matches. Concentrate on one person, but you can be attacked from all sides really. Again, Mundo sets up the ladder in the ring and climbs the ladder again. Really, Miz should be able to push him down here, but Miz is just looking, and Mundo's got the briefcase as Wade Barrett took Dolph Ziggler on the outside through the barrier, and the Mundo has got the briefcase, and he has now got a tag team title shot against the Shield. Well, there you go. Barrett concentrating on Dolph Ziggler on the outside, didn't really look at what was happening inside the ring, and Miz should have really got Mundo off the ladder, didn't do it, and Mundo now has the briefcase and has the title shot against the Shield, and he can pick any partner of his choosing. Well, surely it has to be Connor Rhodes, and we will see how that goes down and when they will get the tag team title shots. Remember, he does have a rematch for the Non-Stop Wrestling Championship in 2 weeks, so that is busy time for the Mundo coming up. As backstage, Boulder has Connor Rhodes, your new European title holder, won it at SummerSlam, and obviously now will be, I'm thinking he will get a tag team title shot somewhere down the road. Now Mundo has got the titles, and we're just going over how we 3 men, and that him is looking after the belt. Well, he put one up Mundo there, saying he's amazing after winning the ladder match, and he's saying he will be a double champion. Well, we have to find out if Mundo will indeed pick Connor Rhodes. Surely I think he will pay Paul Heyman's advice. But there you go, that is the end of Non-Stop Wrestling SmackDown Part 3. Beautiful Davison signing out. Please like, subscribe, tell us what you think. Stay around, Part 3 coming up.